my favourite kind of retro trailer reaction that we've hardly ever done since we started doing retro trailer reactions on this YouTube channel, Jeannine. It's a very, very old trailer. This
Yes, I
might
don't
actually be the oldest trailer we've done.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think people think about old movies having trailers, so it's really interesting when we actually cover one because 'cause they're probably,
They
like,
should
really
do.
short, lots of text kind of popping on the screen.
Oh, they will be, yes,
Yes.
absolutely. You may get narration.
Yeah.
You will certainly get bombastic music.
Yes.
It will feel rather snappy. It will feel
Yes.
rather
Some
short.
dynamism.
But we are looking today at the trailer for My Man Godfrey from 1936, which we covered on a recent episode of It's a Wonderful Podcast, the
Yes.
main show. Find that on the It's a Wonderful Podcast feed on all major podcast platforms every Friday. If you are a lover of old movies, which I assume
Yes.
you probably are to some degree if you are here watching us on It's a Wonderful Podcast. Of course, before we start, subscribe, ding your notification bell on this YouTube channel for plenty more of these and all the other fun stuff we have here on this YouTube channel. But yes, the trailer for My Man Godfrey. People should realise that old movies have trailers, Jeannine, because on
Yes.
every good Blu-ray you buy, or every good physical media, can be just a DVD, every good physical media edition you buy should have a theatrical trailer.
Yes.
Because, of course, trailers have always played in front of movies when you've gone to
Yes.
see them at the cinema. They still do now. They're more boring now and nobody cares.
And there's
But,
a lot more of them.
and there might not be a lot more of
I
them. It
mean, maybe
depends what
not
you
over
go to
there.
see.
Maybe no. We always get, I think, at least 5 to 8 trailers sometimes.
Oh, no, I would say that's fair. But maybe there was always that. Maybe there was always that. We weren't moviegoers in 1936,
Yeah.
so we don't know. Maybe in front of movies you did get a lot of trailers, certainly in special productions where you would get, a double bill or something like that. You would get your main feature, your B movie, your trailers, your newsreels, your behind the scenes things, and it
Some
would
little
be
animated
all
short,
entertainment, animated shorts, exactly.
some war propaganda, something.
Well, providing it was in the wartime, you wouldn't have
Yes.
got much war propaganda in 1936,
No.
I don't think, Jenny.
No.
I would have been, I think viewers would have been quite taken aback at what's all this war propaganda.
Yes,
We're not
what's
in a
going
war. We
on?
don't want another war. Um, they would have been a little bit surprised. But yes, let's get in and have a look at the trailer for My Man Godfrey, a
All right.
delightful, wonderful movie that it is. It will start immediately, by the way. You will not get a second to breathe with this one. Okay. And it's accurate.
Okay, yeah.
Everything.
Yes, put her in the
We're on
shower.
the shower,
Down
yes.
there like a good girl, and in just a minute, you'll forget that you had any trouble.
Okay. Okay, really selling our leads.
There you
Okay, so
go. You don't get much of it.
you get a little bit of a review within the movie almost. You get like kind of like a critic's review tag within the trailer, essentially.
Which
Really
is
selling your leads.
yeah, you can have that to some degree in maybe not in trailers, but certainly, as a selling point for a movie, people still obviously blast reviews and pull quotes and things like that all
Yeah.
over the marketing for movies to get you to go and see them. But they are selling you the main draw of that movie and the main draw of so many movies in old Hollywood, which is who is in this movie.
Yes, yeah.
You maybe don't necessarily care what it's about in detail. You don't need to know any sort of, there doesn't need to be any slow build. Trailer techniques are very much like that at the time. They are, here's a basic outline of what the movie is about in text form and in nicely written font, and we all like that. Music to get your attention, and then just William Powell, Carole Lombard, Eugene Powell.
And then also showing you probably the most comedic scene that you're going to get in the movie to just really draw the point home of what genre this film is going to be, that there is going to be some wacky hijinks in there. So let's show our kind of funniest, boldest moment. Yeah.
I mean, I would like to see more from that trailer. I certainly have seen plenty of old movie trailers that do take more time, that do give you more
of the story,
scene examples and things like that. It's a very, very quick trailer. I don't, as far as old movie trailers go, I do really enjoy the style of them because they are so different to what we're used to seeing from trailers now. I do tend to prefer it when there's a little bit more of them, when they are even closer to 2 minutes.
I mean, the text on the screen talked about the family being kind of a wacky family. So show some clips of them doing silly things,
There's plenty of them. There's plenty of things you could find. You don't even get anything of Alice Brady in that trailer. Why do you not get anything
she's
of
not even
Alice
in it.
Brady?
And she's kind of the antagonist.
No. Gail Patrick's it. I mean, Alice Brady is the mother.
Yes, but even the sister as well. They didn't really show her at all either. And
no, you just get a name card, really, don't you?
Yeah.
Which is just, I guess good enough to tell people that Gail Patrick is in that movie.
Is in the movie.
Maybe all people need. I don't know. I would have liked to see more from that trailer, and I feel like, does it do a good job at selling the movie you get? I think it undersells the movie you get, to be honest with you, because I think the movie is so good. It's really just one of the most beautifully balanced, entertaining 30s comedies,
funny,
with so much poignancy in there as well. Please do go and listen to the episode of It's a Wonderful Podcast, the main show, like I said, on the It's a Wonderful Podcast feed on all major podcast platforms. It is up there now, if you haven't listened to it already, because from just watching that trailer, you might think, oh, this is a fairly typical movie, and I'm here to tell you that I don't think My Man Godfrey is a fairly typical movie. I think it's a very, very special movie.
Yeah, no. Definitely.
Yeah. Well, interesting, Jeannine. Interesting. Anything else
definitely undersold
on that trailer?
Definitely undersold, I think, what the movie turns out to be. I wished we would have seen more of the family being eccentric, more of the sister as the antagonist. But yeah, other than that, sell your actors. They're big name actors. Sell, what they're doing in the movie, that Carole Lombard's going to be this comedic genius in this role. Show kind of one of your funniest scenes. So all of that worked for me. But, aside from a short description of the family being eccentric, which is kind of a major plot point, I would have loved to just see a quick clip of moments of them really just being obnoxious or being a little bit too much for Godfrey, and have him, have his kind of side eye moments looking at them. I think that would have, sold it a little bit more for me and really played into what this movie is. But, for what it was, I think it did a good job of kind of getting the point across of what the story is. And I think underselling is better than maybe overselling anyway. So
possibly. And there we go. It, of course, ended up being a successful movie anyway. So who are we to question what the marketing team at, why don't I remember the studio? Paramount? Please tell me it was Paramount. I will feel silly if it isn't Paramount now. But there we go. for this retro trailer reaction. Jeannine, My Man Godfrey, 1936. Like I said, go and check out the episode of the main show. Subscribe, ding your notification bells on this YouTube channel for plenty more of these and all the other stuff we have here. The Patreon donation and social media links are in the description of this video. And that's going to do it. Jeannine, a William Powell impression.
Don't do this to me.
You can't do that.
I
It doesn't work.
No, it's
something
very it's way
delightful and
too distinct.
something 30s based.
3, 2, 1. I'm a newsman.
A newsman. Bye.
Bye.